Hi everyone, this is Boumediene Kadjour, FortiEDR system engineer within Fortinet, and today we're going to explore FortiEDR incident response and digital forensics capabilities. So we all know that it's really difficult nowadays to find whether a commercial or open source EDR solution that provides a full IR and forensics capabilities that you may need during any incident. So FortiEDR takes care really well of this. So we have dedicated forensics tab here, and we have a couple of other features, IR features, that we're going to explore in this video. So we have two submenus here. We have event and threat hunting. So for the event, if you are interested in investigating any event, you just need to check this guy here, for example, like PowerShell, send it to the forensics tab, and you're going to see this beautiful interface here. So we have the flow analyzer view with all the process tree and related information, the automated analysis and all stuff. And if you click on any of these processes, you'll be switched to the stack view, sorry. So the stack view provides you interesting information like the loaded DLLs, related memory region, the command line, the process information, and you can also switch through the different parent processes, etc. And the idea behind recording this video is to show you only the forensics and IR related capabilities. I'm not going to explore all the buttons, all the things here, because I already did. You have other videos you can double check on YouTube or on Fuse if you are a Fortinet employee. So we're going to explore today only things related to digital forensics, like acquiring a memory region, dumping a process, dumping memory, remediate specific file, isolate a machine, connecting to a device, performing IOC lookup, how we can use the threat hunting search query to answer one of the most critical questions that we may ask during incidents, etc. So I'll start with threat hunting. So I already recorded 11 video about threat hunting repository, so I'm not gonna talk about the facets, the filters, etc. We're gonna focus on only some use cases that we can use the threat hunting search bar to achieve the final goal. So imagine you have an incident and you want to identify which machines have executables in one of their users' videos directory, and maybe get their timestamps and checksums or file hashes, right? So I already have a VM virtual machine. I created an exe file in the videos directory and also a txt file, right? So the idea here is to write a text search query to search for such a thing and sweep over all the machines. You just need to click here and it will sweep over all the machines, right? So I can type whatever I want here, like fortinet.exe or .txt. I know it's really difficult to identify the file name of the malware, but I'm just showing you can type here whatever thing you believe it exists within the environment, right? Because I don't want you to remember the fields, because we have a huge number of fields here, like you can see here, right? Look, huge number of fields. So I'm sharing with you the approach how you can without remembering those fields, playing with them easily, right? So I'm interested in the target file name and the target file path. If any of these is not available here, you can just add it from this list, right? So I will click on the plus here and also click on the plus here in the target file path. So I have both of those here, so I can copy it, I can paste it here, I can add and I can copy this and also paste it here. You see how easy it is? So this is what I wanted to show you. So I will copy it, I will remove the filters and put the search query again here. So for the file path, I'm interested on the videos, right? You can also put wildcards like this guy here, right? The wildcard. And here, I'm not interested in fortinet.exe because I don't know the malware name, right? So I can put here wildcard.exe, and please remember to remove the double code, otherwise it will not work, right? So I can copy it, I can hit enter, and you'll see that we have one file that is called any.exe, right? So you can just export it. You can connect also to the device here. You can connect to the device, which is really, really powerful, by the way. So we don't have just one location to connect to a device. We have it from the forensics tab, the events tab. We have it from the threat hunting. We have it from the inventory. We have it from, so to let the interface really flexible and easy to use for analysts, right? So this is the use case. If you want to sweep, just need to click here, and that's it. Okay, search again. You're gonna see that there is no other hosts that contains an exe file, which is abnormal for this machine. Okay, which I did it intentionally. So if you are interested to get the machine, the operation source machine name, I don't know what's the host, maybe, right? Host, sorry, the device name, sorry. So this is the device name. Okay, there is a couple of things like the IPs, etc., source port, if there is any network communication. In this case, we have only files. So this is the first scenario. If you want to connect to the device, just need to click on connect to device, and it will give you a beautiful web shell here, or a shell that you'll end up interacting with the machine. This web shell is really important, but you need to take into account a couple of things. The first thing is you need to enable this feature. How to enable it? I believe if you go to tools, we have here FortiEDR connect. Allow FortiEDR connect remote shell. Even if you allow this, if you enable this, you'll not be able to use it, because the user is required to have privileges, because this is critical feature. So if you create a user, you have to check this guy here, establish FortiEDR connect session, and we have a couple of things right here, a couple of roles. So for example, even senior analyst is not capable of running custom script, but the admin guy is capable of. So this is also a really powerful IR capability to upload script and start connecting, start playing with those script. Like here, for example, you can upload a file. You can even drop to a shell. Like if you want to get CMD, you just need to type ampersand or percentage CMD and hit enter, and you'll end up having cmd.exe. And in this case, guys, you have full privilege over the machine. So that's why we have role-based access control list, and you have to enable and give this role, this feature to choose the specific user, right? So since this is a virtual machine, it's a really slow in this case. So this is anti-authority system, guys. Okay, so if we type whoami/priv, you'll see that we have full privilege over the machine. However, this is the feature. You just need to upload the script, execute it, and you can look here. We have a couple of features. You can disconnect from this device, and there you go, right? So let's go back to our main topic here. So when it comes to isolation, you just need to isolate the device. The device will be isolated. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the device. However, if we go to collectors, right, and here type the card, which is my machine, now it's isolated. If we go to the virtual machine, sorry, here, okay, this guy, I don't know if you're able to see it, but hopefully you do so, right? And there you go. So you'll see that FortiEDR here is in a red shield. Please show it to me. Okay. Yes, as you can see, protection is off. Now it's on, but device isolated. FortiEDR protection on device isolated. So if we remove the isolation, okay, which is really easy, remove the isolation. The beauty of FortiEDR is it takes effect instantly, right? So whether you can do it from here, okay, sorry, you can isolate the machine from here or from the event here, right? Even in the event, you can just do remove isolation from here. So now if we go to the device, you will see that indeed the device, the isolation has been removed. So it takes effect instantly, real time, right? So this is one of the powerful features, or I call it, it's a reliable feature, right? So the other thing is remediate, which will delete the file and also retrieve the file. This is also really important. So you can retrieve memory of the selected stack, like here, retrieve from the disk. We have two type of files, like this guy p.exe is available on the disk, okay, in this location. So you can retrieve it from the disk, and also you can retrieve it from memory, right? Which is when the process is loaded in memory. So this is also really important. For the retrieving memory region from an address, you can provide here the base address and the end address. So you can get this information from this guy here, the stack view. If you don't have the stack view, you can just switch it here or click on the process you're interested in, and you can get those addresses from here, right? Base address and end address. Okay, so this is really important. If you want to search on the threat hunting about this specific event, this is the difference between the event, forensics event, and threat hunting. So the forensics event will give you only information related to that process on that machine, right? So you can see here we have a couple 16 related information, 16 related process. So the same command has been executed 16 times on this machine, right? If you want to search on the threat hunting, you just need to click here, or maybe you want to search for the DLL itself, not virus total, but threat hunting, right? So you can do it. You can do it from here, and here you will start searching for this process in all the machine. It's like you are performing sweeping or performing a scan against all the devices, which is really, really powerful. Okay, so now this is one. For the timestamp, you have here the timestamp, and you have the other thing, which is the file hashes. You just need to click here and say MD5, for example. Okay, MD5, and you can choose here the processes, and you can see the information related to those files. So this is one of the features. Also, you can get other information if you want to extract MFT, AM cache, maybe shim cache. So all these things can be achieved via the connect feature. So you can use, I showed you how to upload a file here, and can upload a file and execute this script. So these predefined script can be used to perform evidence collection. For IOC lookup here, I showed you the number of fields. So you can just search of the field that you're interested in. It also has MITRE ATT&CK, etc. And also you can search with something called facets, and here we have the type. So if you're interested in the file created, you can just click on the plus, and here you will see only the files that were created in the machine. So this is only the Windows API file create, right? So you can search by the signed, unsigned processes, etc. This is also part of forensics tab, by the way, because you need kernel visibility. You need kernel level visibility to get such informations, all the informations. And all these informations are predefined in something called the threat hunting profile, okay, collection profile. So the collection profile here will extract all these checked information features here. You can, for example, collect trace entry, log entry created. It will tell you if a log is created, etc. you can retrieve registry related information, and here you have the file related information, like for example the file time set. If someone is doing time stomping, you'll detect it. If someone is directly access the volume, the volume, which is the disk, raw disk access, like what all ransomware are doing now, which is using VSS admin, etc. So you have a couple of things. You just need to create a profile for each machine, for each department, and you will start play with it. Last but not least, we can talk about the playbook. So in the playbook here, you have tens of things. So we have notification related information if you want to integrate with some solutions, etc. But I prefer to start with the investigation, remediation, and custom integration. So here you can, the device that we just isolated was isolated with the collector. You can do it automatically by checking this box here. Anything that is malicious, please isolate the device. Okay, and this profile can be applied on my collector group, which is like organizational unit or use in Active Directory. As you can see, the CARP playbook is related to my collector, which is part of the CARP collector profile, collector group, sorry. So you can isolate the device with FortiNAC. If you have also other NAC you can integrate with in the integration section in the administration side. You can move a device to a high security group. You can create high security groups and give it restricted access to the network. We have remediation related actions like terminate the process, delete the file. This is also really important when we want to clean persistent data, like WMI events consumer, auto runs, schedule task, services, etc. You can also blockade the IP on the firewall, and if you have integrated FortiEDR with Active Directory, you can reset the user's passwords, and this is achieved by the integration section here. You just need to add a connector, user access, and you can hit Active Directory, provide a username and password. You can automatically disable the user account and reset the user's password. Like if you have a compromised machine, you can reset the user's password, and until the investigation is done, you can also reset the password or provide the password to the end user. So this is it. These are a couple of IR and digital forensics capabilities within FortiEDR. The things that we've discussed here in the event, you can have it also here if you click on the process. Like you have the retrieve, remediate. Retrieve also will retrieve the full process, but in the forensics here you have the ability to play with memory region. The reason why we don't provide it here is because we don't want you to go to the stack view, start copying, pasting things, etc. You can do it from here because everything is available to you. Just need to copy and retrieve, put it here, etc. and you have the address showing that is displayed here. So that's it. I would like to thank you for viewing this video, and see you in coming videos.